What's up everybody, my name is Mickey Gamonal with ASVAB Domination, GamonalTutors product. I am here today doing a question of the day for my ASVAB Domination group. So today's question is going to be an arithmetic reasoning question. Sophia is driving to Texas. She travels at 70 miles per kilometers per hour for 2 hours and 63 kilometers per hour for 5 hours. Over the 7-hour time period, what was Sophia's average speed? You can go through and you want to make a guess from the get-go. So it looks like she's traveling 70 miles per hour for 2, 63 for 5. So it's probably gonna be closer to 63, the average. Remember, average means kind of like most common. Average is literally the sum of the numbers divided by the number of numbers. So the sum of the numbers is going to be what you get when you add up all of the numbers. The number of numbers is how many numbers there are. So in this case, the differentiator is going to be time. So each hour represents 1 hour of time traveled. For 2 of those hours, she was going 70 miles per hour. And for 5 of those hours, she was going 63 miles per hour. So you would write it like this. 2 times 70 plus 5 times 63. 5 hours at 63 miles per hour. 2 hours at 70 miles per hour. And how many hours total? 7. So now we just gotta go through and do the algebra. This is the hardest part, is setting it up. Once you know what average is and you can set this up, you're set, you're golden. Now it's just math foundation. If you know your times tables, you know your addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, this is going to be super, super easy. Let's go through. 2 times 70, well 2 70s is 140 because 2 times 7 is 14. So we know it's gonna be 140 plus, now 63 times 5, I could do in my head because I know 5 times 60 is 300, 3 times 5 is 15, so it should be 315. But we're gonna go through and do the multiplication out loud. So we got 63 times 5, 5 times 3 again is 15, 5 times 6 is 30, plus 1, 31. So we get 315 plus 140. So what is the answer here? Well, 140 plus 315. This one we can do in our head too, but we're gonna go through it and write it out. Now I always advocate when you're taking the test, go ahead and write everything out that you can. It's gonna give you more confidence. It's gonna make you feel like you're more in control of the test. So 140 plus 315. 554 divided by 7. So we just copied all this down. We fixed this up so that it makes a little more sense. So far we have 455 divided by 7. So 455, when we add these two together, we divide that by 7. Now, top dog gets the house. What that means is the numerator is going to go inside of the bracket, inside of the house. I give him 455. And now we're gonna check and see how many times 7 fits in. How many times does 7 fit into 4? Well, we know 7 doesn't go into 4 because 7 into 4, it's too big, right? If I have a 4-inch piece of wood, how many times is a 7-inch piece of wood gonna fit? It won't, it's too big. So now what we have to do is we move over one. So how many times does 7 fit into 45? Now, we know 7 times 7 is gonna give you 49. If you know your perfect squares, you know 7 times 7 is 49, and that's just too big. So we're gonna go 1 down, which is gonna be 7 times 6. 7 times 6, 42. Subtract, we get 3, and we bring down the 5. Now, how many times does 7 fit into 35? Well, that's too easy. Back to our 5 times tables. We love those. 7 times 5 is 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So that cancels. Your average number is going to be 65. If we look back, like I said in the beginning, is 65 closer to 70 or 63? Well, 65 is just 2 away from 63, and it's actually 5 away from 70. So just like I said in the beginning, it's going to be closer to whatever's more common. That's what average is. Average is finding the most common answer. The answer to this question is going to be 65 miles per hour. If you understand what I'm saying, go ahead, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, all that sort of stuff. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments, send me a message, anything like that. If you're interested in joining my ASVAB Domination Pro program, where we go through and maximize your ASVAB score so that you can get into the military at the highest level. And along the way, we also do a little bit of leadership training. We talk about mindset. We get you ready to join the military at your best. So if that sounds like something that could help you, go ahead and send me a message. I'd love to get you into my next class, start dominating the ASVAB and your military career. All right, guys, have fun, stay safe.